Hello, I am Vadini Ariyam. I'm going to talk about positive parenting techniques. This is section 4 and lecture 3. 5 steps to raising optimistic children. I had just completed a session with 17-year-old Julie who suffered from severe depression. Julie believed she was a total failure and would never be able to change anything in her life. Julie also felt all her shortcomings were her fault. Where, I asked myself, did such a young person acquire this negative and fatalistic thinking? The answer soon became apparent when I invited her parents to the session. They began discussing numerous life events and explaining them in ways that their children were learning. The car, for example, got denied because you can't trust anybody these days. Mom yelled at the brother because she was in a bad mood. You can't get ahead in this world unless you know somebody, etc. As a parent, your thinking style is always on display and your children are listening intently. The importance of optimism. Why should you want your child to be an optimist? Because, as Dr. Martin Seligman explains, pessimism, the opposite of confidence, is an entrenched habit of mind that has been sweeping and disastrous consequences. Depressed mood, resignation, underachievement, and even unexpectedly poor physical health. Children with active thinking skills are better able to interpret failure, have a stronger sense of personal mastery, and are better able to bounce back when things go wrong in their lives. Because parents are a major contributor to the thinking styles of their children, developing minds, it is important to adhere to the following 5 steps to ensure healthy mental habits in your kids. How parents can help. Step 1. Learn to think yourself optimistically. What children see and hear indirectly from you as lead your life and interact with others influences them much more than what you try to teach them. You can model optimism for your child by incorporating active mental skills into a way of thinking. It is not easy and does not occur overnight, but with practice, almost everyone can learn to think differently about life's events, even parents. Step 2. Teach your child that there is a connection between how they think and how they feel. You can do this most easily by saying aloud how your thoughts about adversity create negative feelings in you. For example, if you are driving your child to school and a driver cuts you off, verbalize the link between your thoughts and feelings by saying something like, I wonder why I am feeling so angry. I guess saying to myself, now I am going to be late because the guy in front of me is going so damn slow. If he wants to drive like that, it is not a good to drive during rush hour. How rude. Step 3. Create a game called thought catching. It helps your child learn to identify the thoughts that fit across his or her mind at the time they feel worst. These ideas, although barely noticeable, significantly affect mood and behavior. For instance, if your child received a poor grade, ask, when you got your grade, what did you say to yourself? Step 4. Teach your child how to evaluate automatic thoughts. It means acknowledging that the things you say to yourself are not necessarily accurate. For instance, after receiving the poor grade, your child may think, telling himself, he is a failure, he is not as smart as other kids, he will never be able to succeed in school, etc. Many of these self-statements may not be accurate, but they are automatic in that situation. Step 5. Instruct your child on how to generate more precise explanations to themselves when bad things happen and use them to challenge your child's automatic but inaccurate thoughts. Part of this process involves looking for evidence to the different side, good grades in the past, success in other areas, other life areas, etc. Another skill to teach your child to help him or she think optimistically That is, help your child see that the unfortunate event may not be as severe or will not have the adverse consequences imagined. Few things in life are as devastating as we fear, yet we blow them up in our minds. Parents can influence the thinking styles of their children by modeling the principles of positive thinking. I hope these tips are good enough for you to keep your child happy and optimistic. Thank you for watching my video. See you in the next one. Thank you. Bye for now.